Are there times you've noticed that you feel off? You can't fully explain it, but you know you don't feel yourself. But you still show up. You're still doing what needs to be done. But internally, something has shifted. The scary part is, it's easy to ignore the signs until it gets worse. Let's talk today about 7 signs something might be off for you that most people don't even realize is happening. I am Dr. Ekus Ono, and I talk a lot about mental clarity and high performance. But today, I want us to slow it down a bit. Because a lot of high-functioning people don't realize something is off until they reach a breaking point. And my goal is to help people to notice it earlier so we don't get to that point. Sign number 1, you're always tired. You remember that, right? And I don't just mean physically, I mean mentally. I remember feeling this way, waking up tired, going through the day tired, even when I've rested up to 8-12 hours, it still didn't really go away. But this is because it wasn't just my body. My mind never really got rest. I was constantly thinking. I was constantly processing things, processing emotions, processing work. And that kind of tiredness, sleep doesn't fix it. The second sign, you are more irritable than usual. Little things start to bother you. Your patience feels shorter, and sometimes you react, and later you're like, why did I even do that? Why did that affect me so much? A lot of times, it's that your mind is already full. The third sign, you start pulling back a little bit. You don't feel like talking much. You cancel appointments. You just want to be left alone. And yes, alone time can be good. Alone time can be healthy. But this one feels different. It feels like you don't have energy to engage. Have you heard someone talk about social drainage? That's what it feels like. And this is usually the point where people don't realize this is how your mental health starts to go down. It doesn't happen all at once, but slowly we get there. The fourth sign I want us to talk about is you are overthinking everything. Simple decisions feel harder. Your mind is constantly running. You can't even be present in a situation. You're always analyzing something and it's exhausting because your mind never really gives a break. Sign number 5. Things you once enjoyed starts to feel like work. Things you used to feel is so easy to get done now feels like an effort. And that can be confusing because nothing has really changed on the outside. But internally, something has shifted. The sixth sign here is you're functioning, but you are not really present. You're showing up for everyone, you're getting things done, but you feel disconnected. You're just like you're in an autopilot mode. And from the outside, everyone thinks it's fine. Everyone thinks you're okay. But inside, you know something is off. And the seventh sign, this one I can relate to. You keep telling yourself, I am fine. Even when you're not, you push it down. You minimize it. You tell yourself you'll deal with this later. But later never comes. It keeps getting pushed back. If any of these signs resonated with you, I want you to listen clearly. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are only human. And sometimes your mind just gets overwhelmed. And this is from carrying too much for too long. The goal is not to wait until things get worse. It's to notice when something falls off and give yourself space to address the signs. You don't have to hit the rock bottom to take your mental health seriously. Small signs matters. And paying attention to them early can change everything. If this felt like you, if you could relate to any of the signs, just take a moment today to check in with yourself. Not as a task, but care for yourself. Because you deserve to feel clear, present, and okay, not just functional.